Welcome to the Monday, June 24th, 2024 meeting of Martinsville Board of Works and Safety. Meeting is held by order. Clerk, please call the roll.
John Lillywhite. Kelly Gray.
Present.
Mayor Foster.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. We know it's a little warm in here tonight, so please bear with us. We'll get through this as quick as we can. You've each received the Monday, June 10th meeting minutes. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes?
I didn't see anything.
No, I didn't either. I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes as written.
I would second that motion.
So the motion made and seconded to approve the minutes as presented. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed none. The motion carries. The opening bids for the Main Street New Bluff Road Sanitary Sewer Project. Mr. Oaks, this is something that's long past.
As our able assistant here today.
Thank you.
We have four bids tonight. This is covering the Main Street sewer. This is the last of the sewer project we've been taking the last 4 years. This runs from roughly Douglas Street north to the Jerry Creek property, which you identify as curb and road to the north. So that's what this covers. First bid is from Miller Pipeline. Their amount of $757,924. 757,924.20. Second we have this evening is from Monroe LLC. Their bid is in the amount of $917,770. 917,770. Sons of Bloomington. Their bid is $535,043.501. 535,203.51. And the last bid is SLB. SLB Pipe Solutions bid is $599,193.00. 599,900. Four bids. We'll take those under consideration for an award at the next meeting.
Thank you. Mr. Bell, you're going to give a recommendation for the community crossings grant. Paving.
It's CCNG 2024-1. We're going to be doing about 145 blocks, 9 miles. We received a community crossing grant of $951,504.57. We had estimated this project would be about $1.9 million. We received 6 bids ranging from $1,816,000 and some change, and $326,000 $1,860.47. After reviewing all 6 bids, Wallace Construction bid of $1,306,860.47 meets all of the requirements, and we recommend that the Board of Works accept their bid. If it's accepted, they'll start paying in July, in a couple of weeks. Any questions?
So we're getting a grant for $950,000+. That means that this is coming out about $400,000.
Well, no, because that'll be lower. Now that the bid came out lower, it's half, 50%.
Okay, that's what my question.
Yeah, so it lowers it for them. We won't be spending as much from either our kitty or from theirs.
I'm very pleased with that, and Kelly, I don't have any questions.
Where are these sidewalks located?
All
Here
over,
and there?
all over town.
These aren't sidewalks, these are streets.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
these are
paving.
streets, that's right.
Paving. It's over. Yeah, I'd be happy to give you a list if you want a list.
No, it's all right.
Yeah. But we're trying to do 8 to 9 miles a year, and after this, we will have paved probably 75–80% of the streets. So we're getting pretty good shape.
Good for you guys. Well done. Well, I don't have any more questions. I make a motion that we accept the recommendation and contract to Wallace.
Second it.
The motion made and seconded to award the paving project this year at Wallace Construction. All in favor, say aye. Aye, opposed, no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Mr. Oaks, a change order that we have to have.
This is what you like. If you may recall from the last meeting, we had a change order for the onboard for the police station, roughly $31,000. This is a deduct for that same project, in the amount of $16,000, means we're net change order of roughly $15,000. I ask your approval of a deduct change order of $16,701.
Motion that we accept the deduction.
I would second that motion.
Motion made and seconded to accept the action on the police headquarters. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Mr. Dunn?
Point of clarification, we had a budget meeting Saturday, and I was asked, how many miles of sidewalks have we done? And I'm thinking, I just go year to year, I'm thinking about this year's, which is 3.5 miles. But in total, since the mayor prices, we've done 8.5 miles. So that's where we're at right now. So it's small bites. We'll get there.
Not that small.
And I will say that the sidewalks and the paving, we're doing it with no debt. Absolutely no debt. As you know, we get grants. We get a community crossing grant, which really helps. But as far as our taxpayers go, no debt.
It's fabulous.
Yeah. Okay, now for the fun. This is a grant proposal from a wonderful couple who wants to remain anonymous here in Martinsville. We're calling it Beautify Martinsville Street Trees. Instead of just reading what you've already been given, I'm going to talk you through it. This is just an unbelievable gift that this couple is willing to give. I think all of us remember when we were younger how the streets, the trees were just magnificent. Well, they age, they tear up sidewalks. But it's time to look at trees that don't do that, and let's bring some beauty back to this beautiful town. So this is what this local couple wants to do. They want to do it because it'll increase the home space, and it will shade trees we want in front of the homes. And this helps to clear the air, and it's just really pretty. Love trees. whole idea is for people to be able to see them as they walk by or drive by. The trees will be absolutely free, including the labor to plant them, to the homeowners. All they gotta do is add water. We are requesting that the legal property owners must sign the application authorizing the city to plant the free tree. So it does have to be the homeowner or whoever owns the property. The planting is to occur twice a year, March through May, and in fall, September through November. Early fall's the absolute best time, but both works. One tree per year per property, and the goal is to plant 50 trees per year. The types of trees are red oak, white oak, pine oak, bur oak, sugar maple, red maple, October, glory maple, tulip poplar, king oak, cypress, and sweet elm. Those are the trees that they kind of identified as really being pretty trees, but they're not destructive, tearing up the sidewalks, like some of the other trees. Must be in the city limits. The free trees are for single family homes or duplexes, 2 homes on the property. No business properties, commercial lots, apartment buildings. That was their only stipulation. And they give $20,000 a year for 5 years, and we figure even hiring a nursery to plant, we can do at least 50 trees a year, probably more. But so it's just we're asking you to accept this wonderful, this fantastic couple.
So I want to respect the privacy if they want to be anonymous. What a cool thing. That's just very generous and really, really impressive. Incredible. It's a lasting mark. Is the only thing that the city has in terms of, I don't want to say liability because they're going to sign that they approve it, but that we might be the ones planting.
There will be a waiver that they need to sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We may plant them. I was reading through here that we could hire a nursery or we could just do it ourselves.
We could. My guys aren't arborists.
Okay.
They could do it, but to be honest with you, I think we really ought to use a nursery and have someone professionally do it, knows what they're doing. You know, we're gonna have until we're gonna do this smartly. There'll be I assume, Mayor, a committee formed, of people that will review the applications. You know, people like, I thought of Ben Rollins, you know, he would be a natural for this. He's downtown Portland. He has a real passion for this. Other people that are arborists or, again, want to be involved.
When I do the numbers on this, sounds like about $100 a tree.
Well, labor and all, you're looking at $350, $400 a tree, believe it or not. You're not gonna be planting. You know.
Or, yeah, that's better math.
Yeah,
I did bad math.
400 times 50 is 200.
What size of trees are we anticipating? These aren't going to be little saplings.
No, that's why I say that they're gonna be more expensive because we're gonna be putting in.
I thought when we had the conversation, they had mentioned 2-inch trees.
Oh, wow.
Which would be 10 feet,
Wait, how many?
maybe 10.
Inch tree, that's big. Yeah, that's no joke.
Probably 6, 8 foot minimum. But again, I kill everything I touch.
And it might depend on the type of tree that they go out to.
Sure. Well, I absolutely love this. What do you think, Cal?
I think it's great.
And I would motion that we approve the grant proposal. Is that the appropriate?
I'll second it.
The motion made and seconded to approve the grant proposal, which is the Beautify Martinsville Street Trees. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries.
Thanks.
And Mr. Daniel, make a notification to the
No, it just says an approved list as I recall.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It'll be on the
It'll be on the
application. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure their wishes were
Yeah,
posted somewhere.
we need to follow, yeah,
Okay.
Well, those are great trees, like, that's a good list.
yeah. They did some research and they, you know, what,
Yeah.
okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
They've swept into the technological age faster than you realize. Artificial intelligence is truly here. The first one I have for you tonight is a company called Vialytics. What they do is analyze for our asset management or Pacer ratings, what the conditions of our roads and signs are. We've seen a couple different systems offered. One of them is much like Google, not somewhere for your car, they drive the whole town in half a day and send it back to mine today with artificial intelligence and gives you a report of ratings or streets, which ones need to be considered in community crossing grants in the future. So those kind of things are happening right now. This is from Vialytics. Their system is one that works with your Apple phone. And their charge, their software and their inclusion in their package is $15,328. Vialytics, $15,528. And then you buy two Apple phones, and their price is only $250 a piece, so that's another $500. So your total investment in Vialytics is $5,828. $15,828. That's Vialytics. I would ask your approval for us to continue with that. Likely the scenario will be Matt Ryman, just like he does right now for the roads to do our Pacer rating. I think he brings Jesse along most of the time. And likely Franklin Street Department, so we'll have at least two people who will have those units in their cars, so you not only bikes, the visors is a typical way they use those. So I have $15,828.
Have we had this system? Have we had this system before?
We've seen this work before, yeah, we see, so we have not done it on our own streets, we've seen it down.
We have historically paid an engineering company to come in and give us a map, what, every 2 years, 3 years, and it hangs in Mac's office, and it's, the Pacer, each road is colored, coded on the condition it's in and everything, and that's what we look at when we're in the streets.
This is the same system it's using for their mapping, adopted to the
And that's what Gary and I first saw was over the county.
Okay. And do we have a budget for this, Ben?
So if we didn't buy this, we would continue with the same program that we're doing, vis-a-vis reaching out to some engineering firm and getting the big paper map and, you know, getting our colored pencils out and whatever. So this would replace that, correct?
Yes, what we manually do now.
Right.
We will still get it now.
Oh, well, I mean, as long as we have something to hang
And
out.
we have,
Now, is this a system that, so I'm gonna pay $15,000 or whatever,
$15,828.
yeah, is the majority of that, the $15,328, is that a annual price, or is that
That's a discounted price because they're using the money.
but that would be a price that we would pay each year, so,
Would we continue with their program?
okay. What are we paying now, the way we're doing it? I mean, it does seem pretty inefficient the way we're doing it, but what are we paying? I mean, is this a similar?
I would say it's very close, actually, maybe a little bit more the way we're doing it right now. And the beauty of this is it's the human guessing out of it.
Sure.
This system is just phenomenal. It takes a picture every 10 feet. And as you drive with this thing, it will eventually even do sidewalks. It can't do it right now, but it'll rate signs, street signs, stop signs, everything.
I didn't realize this was something we were doing, but it sounds like a much better system.
Sorry.
We're in the process of having to do an asset management program for ADA right now. and they're doing it in the manual way. They're not using it, so it'd be interesting to see how they can.
Well, that sounds like some fun stuff. Kelly, your thoughts?
No more questions.
I would move to approve this for the next year, see how it goes, and hopefully continue on with it.
I'll second it.
Been motion made and seconded to approve the agreement with Vialytics. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries.
Second one I have for you is from Banning Engineering. Over the last 5 years, our RDC has funded inspection of every manhole that we have in the city. So they raise the lid and they drop the camera down in there to determine neighborhood elevations and the quality of the manhole itself. So at this point now, we have accumulated all this data over 5 years, so we're now mining that data, and they'll produce a report for us out of that, or we need to prioritize. And we'll prioritize, first of all, around depth. When we do a sewer line that has to be repaired at 17 foot deep, it's something that we can't handle internally. We have to bring in a subcontractor for that. We experienced one last year for roughly $25,000 to do this repair. So we'll prioritize around the depth and move up from that. This will include both the manhole recommendations as well as the sewer line recommendations. And this is Banning's request for that in the amount of $3,990, 3990. Banning has been the one who's collected the data all along. They've already got it all on our utility system, so we scale in our software. So this will be a matter of mining that data to give us a report. But after approval, Banning in the amount of $3,590.
So moved.
So second.
Motion made and seconded to approve the contract presented to us for Banning Engineering Services. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. Thank you. Mr. Crawford, you have Mr. Peters.
Martinsville will soon be doing another general obligation bond, and so our financial advisor has prepared an agreement for us to consider and enter into for their services and applying for and making sure that we are legal as far as our obligations under the bond are concerned. So it's a agreement with Peters Franklin LTD as our financial advisor for the new issue 2024 general obligation bond. Their fee would be $15,000.
How much is the bond for?
I believe we're looking at a $2.5 million bond, I believe.
As you can imagine, this is interesting to me, given what I do. Do we ever reconsider our relationship with these guys? And I only ask because I don't think I've ever come across the desk before. Do we do an RFP or any type of,
In regards to who we use as far as financial advisors are concerned,
yeah.
I think it's up to the mayor as far as who he feels comfortable with, who he is wanting to use.
Sure.
This company has served this administration well in the first 4 years and into this year. I personally have no concerns about their capital. I think price-wise, I've been pretty pleased with what they charge.
Truthfully, we have anybody above them. I just want to make sure that we, if we need to look at it, we do, and if we don't, then it's the pleasure of the mayor, and that's okay too. I'm not with that. But pricing wise, I mean, it sounds like 0.7-ish or 0.65-ish is what they're charging, and that's great.
Any questions?
I would move that we move forward and accept the agreement for services with Peters Franklin.
Been motion made and seconded to approve the agreement with Peters Franklin LLC for the general bond. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries. Sewer adjustments tonight, 46 Miles Ave, $45.00. 299 East Ambrose Street, $239.84. 309 East Cunningham Street, $146. South of Marion